Good afternoon, and thank you very much for tuning in. Today's little video is showing you how to make this little gift set. I'm going to do a 4-coaster version, but I'll only pyrograph one of them just so you can see how it's done. It's more to demonstrate that you can use the stamps and inks on materials other than paper, as long as it's a porous substance. So this set here is the one I've entered into my prize draw. It contains 8 scented tea lights. Oh, it smells so yummy. And 2 of these pyrographed coasters, stamped from the Pretty Perennials stamp set from Stampin Up. And that's coordinated with this one piece from a One Sheet Wonder that I made the other day. So this is in a prize draw that's going to be called on the 22nd of March. All you need to do to enter that is to like and share this video and leave a little comment in the box once it's ready. And let's see if I'm not doing it right. As I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator, I would like also to let you know that I have a Hostcode and a Stampin' Up shop. So if you don't have a demonstrator or you'd like to shop with me, you need to go onto the checkout, and when you place your order on the checkout side, you need to use this host code here. So I'll let you pause that, and that's for orders between £25 and £150. You can also just select me as your Stampin' Up demonstrator. But the host code gives extra little perks. Right, let's do that because I'm a numpty and I've managed to put my stamp pad down. That's going to make a mess later, but never mind. Right. First of all, what we want to do is stamp the coasters and let the ink soak in. So what we'll do is we'll start with this flower here, and I'm going to use the Rococo Rose because I love this, and I'm so sad that this is one of the colours that's going out of season, and I've just put my finger in my pad. That's silly. So what I'm going to do is for the sake of brevity, I'm going to stamp across them like this. Which did not quite work, but it's fixable. So there we go. And then, because this is quite a big flower, and these are only 7 to 8 centimeters across, so you don't want huge images, but you do just want to see them poking through. And pop that on there. So that's Rococo Rose. What next? I think we need a leaf, really, don't we? We need some leaves. Why didn't I get any leaves out? Silly woman. Yes, I know. I'm talking to myself. Right, for the leaves, the solid parts, I'm going to use Pear Pizzazz, because this is in the colours of the paper I'm going to be using to decorate the display box. Have I got that the right way around? Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off. So it's getting in my way. So I'm just going to pop that there in the corner. Pop that there, and then another leaf there. I'll speed this bit up. There we go, just so they all match up nicely. Oh, missed a leaf. There we go. Then that, and then that, and this. Okie dokie. Right, now we want another flower, so I'm thinking we want one in the petal pink. Yeah, this is petal pink. Move the Rococo out of the way. Move that out of the way. I think we'll use the medium-sized one in the petal pink. Can't really see it on this. Shush! Right. There, you can do it. It's really starting to pop out now. Shh! That's my phone complaining that I haven't fed it enough. Okie dokie. So what we want it now is, I think we're going to use that solid flower. No, do I? Yeah, I use the solid. We're going to stamp these in Night of Navy. I just want a little flower there, just to cover up where the petals meet the leaves. And I've just put my thumb in my stamp pad again. I really, really like this colour combination. Right, okie dokie, what we'll do is we'll do this, okie dokie. I want another dark blue there, and possibly one up, yeah, one up there as well. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do them all the same. Come on. I might use some balmy blue in the other flower, just to set it off. Okie dokie. Oh, I've missed one again. Because remember, I need to leave room for the sentiments. Some tea before it gets cold. Oh, I did finish it. Oh well. Okie dokie. So what we want to do is stamp 2 with happy, which I'm going to do in Old Olive, because it stands out a bit more if it's in green, because otherwise the pyrography can drown out darker colours a little bit. So I'm going to stamp the happy on 2 of them. Oh, the noise, the noise, the noise. Then I'm going to pop that one there. Because this sentiment stamp just stretches across the whole coaster really nicely, looking like it's a nice single swirl. Right, there's the happy. And now for the You Make Me's, because it's going to be a lot easier if I can do the little details around this. I'm also going to do that in green for the moment, but it won't really show up once I've pyrographed it because the it's quite a tight script. There we go. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, I can block that off a bit. And I think we need a few more leaves up here and here. So I'm going to get more Pear Pizzazz. Because that's the darker green. I'll put that up there so I can't, because I'm getting in my own way here. Right. Dump that off. Let's have a look. Stick that back down there. Okie dokie. No. Well, I'll just have to cut it and pause it and see if I can find that stamp in a bit, because that's just annoying. Right, we'll go back to this, because I was actually going to use that stamp, but I've now lost my little dots. No, I did not find it. That is annoying, but it's manageable. Right, I'm not going to panic. Just going to get on stamp and get one of my horrors to look for it. Right, we're nearly finished stamping these. And it's probably landed straight into the bottom of this. No. I'm never ever going to find that. That is just going to drive me mad. Never mind, I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore it and carry on, because otherwise we're going to be here all night and I've got other things I need to be doing. Okie dokie. Right. That is the stamping done. Let's put the lids back on these, because this is more about the actual making of the project than stamping technique, I'm afraid, for this one. Right, before I put anything in it, because look, ink everywhere. Okay, let's move these out of the way. Bung that back in there. Okie dokie. Now I need to wait for this to heat up, and this will take a while because the pyrography is a slow process, so it's not something you can really do without a great amount of patience. So I'll just anyway, I'll cut this bit out while I'm waiting. So yeah, and to make these colour fast, you're going to need to use a coat of clear PVA over the top. Right, that's getting nice and warm. Okay, this works like a pen. And the trick with this is actually to take your time. It's not going to happen quickly. You need to clean that gloop off there. So I'm going to do one of these in real time, and then I'm going to, there's quite a lot of smoke coming off this. And it will do that. And it's just burning off some residue of stuff that's on it. And the longer you leave the heated part on it, the darker the line and deeper the groove will be. So I'll just get on. I won't do much talking over this bit because I'm going to speed it up once I've done the hull. And then you want to just turn it gradually. Do you know what? I love this smell. There's something about the smell of wood smoke. I know what it is though. It's because I missed going on my Viking camps. Yeah. Right, so I'm not being very careful not to press too hard, because you only need a tiny amount of pressure, and pressing too hard is going to actually make your life more difficult, because let the heat do the majority of the work. Okay, so I'm going to, once I've done this one with you, I'm going to start a new bit so I can play that in, upload it in double time, speed it up for you. But it's not a difficult process. To be honest, with a bit of practice and some scrap, you can get to grips with the technique of it within relatively short order. And then once you've done the lines, go round and put the details in. And once I've done this, what I'll do is I'll make the box and then I'll speed up the rest of them so you can see. Okie dokie. I've not got much time to film this. There we go. Round the corner. Oh, I've got noisy people in the background. Shush. Right, there we go. We've got a nice outline here, and then do some dottage. I've got noisiness in the background that I'm not happy about. Right. Okie dokie. Very nearly done on these. This is taking some dottage, just using the tip. And then we'll move on to the writing part. And then right. Just go over. There we go, nearly done. Okay. There's the You Make Me, and there's what you can do is just use it lightly to stroke across the surface and put some shading in, especially where leaves overlap. Yeah, where leaves and petals overlap, a little bit of shading. You don't need to press lightly, hard, and just gently keep working away until the longer the heated part is on the against the wood, it'll the darker it'll be. So what we'll want to do is put a little bit there, just to show that the leaves are behind the flower. There we go, tiny bit there. tiny bit there, just to make those little blue flowers pop out. A little bit of a crease in each of these petals. Just to give them a little bit of depth. There we go. Bit more definition there. There we go. And that's one of them. All done. You don't want to cover it because you do obviously want to keep some of the wood grain showing, but that's about the gist of it. So I'm going to stop this now and I'll insert a bit of extra. I'll come back to doing the wood burning in a bit. Oh, move those to one side because I want to show you how to use the box. So I'm going to stop this now quickly and then come back to it. So stop. it's time to move on to the sliding box. And for this, I need my notebook quickly. You need one piece of paper cardstock measuring 9 1/4 by 5 1/4, scored at 1 inch on all 4 sides. You need, and that's for the tray. And then you need one piece at 7 1/8 and 9 5/8, scored at 1 1/8, 4 1/4, 5 3/8, and 8 1/2. And then the decorative pieces, because we're going to be decorating the ends of the drawers, so we need a piece of DSP measuring 3 inches by 7 for the front of the box, a piece that's 6 5/8 by 6 7/8 for the inside of the drawer. No, that's for the inside of the drawer, that's for the front of the box. Then you want 2 at 7 1/8 of an inch by 2 7/8 for the front of the drawer, and then another 2 for the sides, which measure 5/8 of an inch by 6 5/8. I'm going to put them in the description box when I've uploaded, so don't worry about chasing measurements now, because I'll put all that in. Okie dokie. First things first, you take your smaller piece of paper, score it on all 4 sides. Where are my scissors? There they are. So what you want to do is you cut along the long end. You want 1 inch tabs along each end. And doing it this way will actually reinforce the ends of your drawers, because you'll be adding in essence an extra piece of paper on the inside. So, but for ease, and it is, believe me, it's a lot easier to do it this way, to put the DSP on before you actually construct the drawer, because then you're not fighting with the sides. Oh, don't tell me I've got a clogged nozzle. There we are. That's better. Nobody wants a clogged nozzle. Right. Okie dokie. So, put that bit there. Trust me, this is so much easier than trying to put it together while it's actually in construction. Because you can properly press it down. Okie dokie. Right, that's the end pieces. Now which bit's bigger? That bit's bigger. Okie dokie. So this is your draw inlay. It'll help strengthen the box, and you want to lay that inside the score lines. Okie dokie, there we go. So there we have nice easy tray. Do it this way. And there we go. Come on. Oh, don't stick to me. Right. Get it. The trick is to get the corners to meet. Then you know you've got a nice straight edge. And get any tail ends like that, you can quite easily just quickly give them a bit of a snip off, and then oh, come on, stick. I absolutely love this colour coordination combo. Right, there we go. Give that a bit of a squash down. Just help it into place. Okay, there we go. So we've got now space for coasters, and with any luck some tea lights as well. Put them in there. Okay, I should have. Let's have a look. Let's see. Me making a mess again. Right. Here we go. Right, I think we actually want that one and that one. Good job. They smell wonderful. Or it's going to be a case of 4 tea lights and... Oh, do I go with the cream or the white? I think I've got white. And one of the blue ones. So it all matches. Yeah, I don't have enough that... Oh, this just smells so nice. So I can put another one of those in. Another white one. Another green one. Another blue one and another peach. Just so there we go. We've got the 2 sets there. And those can go into that box there. In true Blue Peter fashion, here's one I made earlier. So those can go in there. Or you could put some tea bags, or it doesn't have to be scented candles, but you get the general gist of it. Right, let's pop those away. Okie dokie. Right. What I want to do here is stick. So we stick that down, pop this here. Then go. And then we bring this round. I'll just press down, press that down, press that and press that. And then give this. These matchbox type boxes are so easy. It's just a matter of remembering that your spine needs to be 1/8 of an inch wide, taller than your tray, and that needs to be an 1/8 of an inch wider than your tray. And then rub down, just helps press it. And there we have our little box. So we've got we'll have 2 coasters and a nice coordinated sliding storage box. And there we go. I hope you've enjoyed the video and it's given you some ideas about what other little projects you can use the stamps on. Again, if you want to shop with me at Stampin Up, I'm more than happy to be your demonstrator in the UK. And if you want to place an order with me, and the easiest way to select me as your demonstrator is to use the host code here, FD63T7US, which is also going to be in the bottom of the description box, and along with the measurements for the box. So there we go. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a like and a share, and leave a comment, and I would love to see all of your ideas, so you can show me them on my Stampin' Up Facebook group or in my page, which is also linked at the bottom in the description. Right, so feel free to show me your ideas. I love seeing what other people come up with craft wise. Okay, hope you've enjoyed this, and thank you very much for tuning in.